Good morning. My name is Karen Burke. I'm the Library Director here at the Fairfield Museum Research Library. Welcome to the main reading room where you'll be doing most of your research for your genealogy discoveries. Many of the books that we have in here are on the history of Connecticut towns and counties, and they go from Litchfield all the way to Fairfield County and the town of Fairfield. So if you're looking for information on towns and on areas in Connecticut, this is the place that you will be looking.
Hi, I'm Diane Lee. I'm the collections manager here at the museum, and I don't directly work with the library, but a lot of the time I have to do genealogical research to find out who owned things that are in the collection, how they related to the town, how they related to each other, and I find myself doing a lot of research online, but it's a lot easier sometimes to be able to resource some of these things that we have here at the actual building. So this wall is a great wealth of information. Over here we have things like the city directories. City directories are fantastic for finding out who lived where, mainly, but also a lot of the earlier ones give much more detailed information, such as somebody's occupation, maybe who their spouse was, and whether they had left town at a particular point, or whether they were a widow or widower, something like that. You can also trace people who may have been boarding with them. Wealth of information. It really depends on what year you're looking at, but you can really find out a lot of detailed information about their movements around town. Earlier records start in Bridgeport, and Fairfield only comes into play as like a main location later. So it really takes it really depends a lot on when your person lived here, when you think they lived here. Another great resource that we have in hard copy form is the Barber collection, which we will probably already have talked about in earlier sessions, but this is a lot of vital records. We have a run of a few Connecticut towns here, including Fairfield's. There's a longer run, a lot of them are available online, but having Fairfield right here at your fingertips is great to kind of be able to flip through easily and find somebody that you're looking for and find family members. We do also have some cemetery records, including some records from the ancient burying ground, the old burying ground, that were done as an Eagle Scout project, where they went in and did a lot of transcriptions of what they could still read on the stones, and also map out where the stones were in the cemetery and have a map. So these are really a wonderful resource to come in if you're trying to find a particular gravestone or grave marker. We've got Fairfield East Cemetery as well, and Greenfield Hill Cemetery. So definitely when you come in to kind of look at these, talk to the librarian and we can help guide you and figure out where things are. There's a lot of other detailed little books over here, like headstone inscriptions from some of the cemeteries. We've also got related war records, service records here too, which are super informative. But come in and visit us. Look through yourself, talk to the librarian, and make an appointment, and we can figure out how to help you find out the rest of your family information.
So here we are again in our back reference area in the library with our research files on genealogy. They are organized alphabetically by last name of family members, each in their own envelope. And as you'll see later on, we'll discuss a little bit about what each one contains. Each family, depending upon what research that we received, there may be 3 or 4 different envelopes on a family. It may only be one, but it's always a good place to check just in case we do have anything. It could add to your information, or it could verify information that you already have. Or maybe give you something that you don't know anything about. So here we are in our stacks, and this is the end of our published family genealogies, which we have a lot of. They're all organized pretty much by alphabetical by family last name. And we also have early probate records of Connecticut. We also have resources by state, mainly the New England states. So Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Rhode Island. We have books on the Great Migration for the Pilgrims, and these are all things that you can get here, maybe online, but also things that you can look at here while you're here at the library.